for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now look at UCLA's starting lineup. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, and it's Roberts in at the 5 down low.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Campbell against Edwards. Feeds to Doherty. Fires the 3. Good, and a nice assist from 4. Doherty's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Here's Roberts. Here's Freak. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Freak's got his second basket of the night.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Ellis outside. Pass to Edwards. Here's the teardrop. No good. Nice D from Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Edwards with it. Dishes to Ellis. Fires the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Texas on D. Here's Free. Misses the layup. Now Edwards. He dishes it to 4. Longhorns passing it around. And that one's good. Turner's got his second basket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
A platoon swap here for Texas. And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. And it's the Bruins with the ball, trailing by 2. Freak kicks to Starks. Passes it to Freak. Right side, Thomas. The 8-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Thomas got his first bucket of the night. We've got Richmond, and it's Blair in at the point. He kicks to Richmond. Excellent D that time from Freak.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And for the Bruins, Freak in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Starks. And it's Morris in at the small forward. Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Irving's checked in for Thomas. And Fresh subbed in for Starks.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Blair. Feeds to Turner. A baseline J. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Turner's got 6 points.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Puts it up from 15. And Turner with the block. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. And Blair kicks to Hudson. Blair the screen. And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden, not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Looney comes in for Irvin. And Barton subbed in for Morris.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Here's Barton. Freak passes to Fresh. Now the feed to Freak.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. What a night so far for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Campbell, he's checked in for UCLA. Down low, here's Davis. Barton with the rebound. The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. He coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And Texas. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
So on the floor for Texas, they've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the force line. Freak. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Doherty, the screen on the wing. Ellis kicks to Turner. Back to Ellis. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The pass to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. There's Freak. And he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 16 points.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Edwards against Freak. There's the dish to Ford. Now here's Turner. He's covered closely. The Bruins leading by 5. And here's Freak. 16 points for him. Over to the wing. Pass to Free. It's Freak, top of the key. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Freak missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
There's the triple. The rebound by Turner. Texas trails by 5. Here's Edwards. Solid defense right there from Freak.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Bruins have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so he hits both. And so here's Texas. 7-point differential. And Blair kicks to Richmond. Here's Hudson. Off the left rim and out. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And it's good. And UCLA leads by 9.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now, here's Blair. Looking to end the run. Green for 2 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
So on the floor for UCLA. Freak in at point guard. Irving is out there with Johnson. Then it's Fresh, and it's Morris in at the 3 slot. Here's Richmond. And another shot. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He feeds it to Irving. Morris kicks to Freak. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This is why everybody thinks Freak is the real deal. I mean, it's not that he takes over games like he has in the second half.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
Rush outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Freak, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good this time on the 1-1. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And so it's Texas with it, trailing by 5. Laces one from 3.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Outside Turner feeds to Doherty. Pass to Ford. There's the 3. UCLA grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So it's UCLA picking up the win.